What's up, fight fans? Thank you for popping by. It almost feels like there's a big fight happening every week now, and next week, I think Box Nation's biggest show of the year happens next week. I really do. I think Josh Warrington, Lee Selby, in terms of the promotion it's been given by Box Nation, and has been given some. I think their trailer for this fight was pretty good as well. Very different from what they normally do. I'm one that always destroys Box Nation. I think they're kind of a bit behind, aren't they, in terms of what to do, in terms of how to promote fights. But I think the way they have promoted this fight has been pretty good. I think this fight is bigger for them than Nonito Donaire, Carl Frampton. I think it's something they've been gearing towards. I don't know what they've done ticket-wise. I'm not quite sure. But I think so far they've done about 30,000 tickets, which is impressive. I mean, Josh Warrington has one hell of a fan base. I'm even hearing that former Leeds captain Lucas Radebe is going to be walking him to the ring. So it's a big deal, this one, right? It's a big deal. I think it's fair to say the winner will fight Carl Frampton. That will probably happen, what they say, in August, right? August. The date's already been kind of earmarked, so I'm going to get it out there straight away. I think Lee Selby then fights Carl Frampton, and I think Lee Selby can beat Carl Frampton as well. So that's my conclusion. There you have it. Lee Selby will beat Josh Warrington. He just will. I think Lee Selby is probably the most underrated champion we've had in years. And look, could be down to himself, could be down to the opponents that he's faced. He hasn't really faced the elite. He's almost faced the former elite or fringe world challengers. But the fact is, this guy won his title from Gradovic in 2015. And Gradovic at the time was IBF's Fighter of the Year. So Gradovic was no walkover. He was unbeaten, tough. And then I guess he's had defenses that people have not been too excited about. Montiel, Hunter, Adoni, I remember that one, Victor Barros and Ramirez. So he's not had, in a division which has good fighters, he hasn't really faced the best, has he? Remember, this is a division that includes Valdez, Mars, Santa Cruz, Gary Russell Jr., Lomachenko was there a while back. So it does have good fighters in it. So there's been no excuse really for Lee Selby not to have those good fights. He wants the fights, I know that. I've interviewed him in the past. He does want those fights. I think he left Eddie to go to Al Heyman to try and get those fights. That didn't happen. And now obviously he's gone back. I say gone back, but he's now with Frank Warren hoping to secure the Carl Frampton fight. Josh Warrington's a good fighter. He is. Josh Warrington's a good fighter. He's a grinder. A bit like Lee Selby. They both don't have punch power. I think Lee Selby is probably the bigger punch of the two, but only just. But the problem for Josh Warrington is this. Lee Selby is better than Josh Warrington, I think, in every single department. I think Lee Selby is a fantastic boxer. Obviously, he's got the nickname the Welsh Mayweather. He's not Mayweather, of course. He's not that good, but he's good. He's good. I think he's probably one of the best British boxers that we have right now. He's different. His style is very unique to him. His style is very difficult to kind of mimic. So I always wonder how you get sparring him for him. I mean, you can get sparring him for Josh Warrington easily because I think Josh Warrington is a very typical kind of British boxer. I don't know how you kind of get sparring him for Lee Selby. He's very, very tricky. And I just think Lee Selby beats him comfortably, if I'm honest with you. I think it's going to be wide. It might be close because the judges might be swayed by the home fans, but I think Lee Selby takes this one wide and then goes on to fight Carl Frampton. And I think could beat Carl Frampton. I really do think that. I don't know how we'll do against all the other featherweights. I think he could possibly beat Abner Mars. That would be a tough fight. But the likes of Gary Russell Jr. and Santa Cruz and probably beat Valdez as well, you know. I think he could beat I think Lee Selby is that good. I really do think he's that good. I just think he needs a chance. He needs an opportunity. And this could be one to catapult him into bigger ones. He's 31 now, so he's not getting any younger. So he does need to make a move now. And I think this is the fight he's been waiting for. Big fight this one is. Probably the biggest fight of his career in terms of the numbers of people that are going to be there. But in terms of level of opponent, I don't think Josh Warrington is better than some of the opponents that he's fought before. I don't think Josh Warrington's better than Victor Barros. People might argue that. I think Victor Barros' experience is a good fighter. I think Eric Hunter, underrated, good fighter. Montiel, those kind of experienced fighters. And Gradovic at the time as well. Whereas I think Josh Warrington is arguably, well, not arguably, definitely coming up against his best opponent in Lee Selby. So we'll see. We'll see if Josh Warrington can raise his levels to get a victory. I don't think he can, but we'll see how good Lee Selby performs. He does have times where he does clock off a bit, Lee Selby, in fights, a bit like James DeGale, where he kind of just, I don't know if he gets bored or just becomes too relaxed and doesn't concentrate on his work, but I think he will. I think he'll concentrate on his work, and I think he'll put a performance in to shock a few people. And then obviously, fingers crossed, Carl Frampton's ringside and he walks into the ring and they kind of just eye each other up for the big fight that happens in August. Again, I think it is their big event, not of the year, but the big event of the year so far for Box Nation. So they're obviously hoping it does good numbers. It will do good numbers, definitely, in terms of ticket sales. I'm not sure how many people would tune in because all the fuckers stream nowadays, don't they? So, yeah, what's your guys' predictions? I'm going for Lee Selby, wide decision. Honestly, I can see maybe Warrington taking a couple of rounds. That's it. Maybe a couple of rounds shared. But let me know what you think. Peace.